A little birdie done told me this might be the best fight of the year.
Hey, let them boys know if it go down. This shit better be lit.
Passing out the medicines. We've been on that rock star regimen, knowing that I'm heaven sent, higher than I ever been. I got a problem with.
What's going on, guys? This is Totally Blitzed Fight Club, the show where you come to watch us get hella drunk, smoke hella weed, and talk about hella fighting. These are your four hosts for today. I'm Paul, Pick 'em, Win 'em, Concha, and here's my shot for the show.
Hey, man, it's Friday Night Fight Club, so I'm keeping my middle fingers up because it's fuck the competition, you feel me? Hey, it's that boy Kev. Water boy, so boy, fuck what you heard, man.
What's good,
your
boy?
boy,
You
Will.
know what it is, man. It's Marcus. All my fault, Will, man. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
It's Will Shiesty.
Ooh,
Shiesty.
that been hit every time.
Willie
But
Shiesty.
this is what a little birdie done told me this might be the best fight of the year. A little birdie done told me that this could possibly be one of the best fights of the year. We have at Jerry World. If you don't know what that means, AT&T Stadium. We have Spence versus Ugas, champion versus champion. Let me see. I know. Isn't Spence undefeated? Yeah, 27-0 versus Ugas is 27-4. Who wants to jump on this one?
Hey, and it wasn't a little birdie. It was a dirty birdie, to be exact. A dirty birdie was telling him there's going to be fighting. Hey, Marcus, hey, let them boys know if it go down. This shit better be lit, kid.
All right, man. It's gonna be a great fight. Unification bout. Spence coming in with 2 belts. Ugas defending his, I think, WBA belt, but people are sleeping on Ugas, man. Ugas is a nice fighter for real. And he had close fight, Sean Porter, coming off a big win against Manny Pacquiao. So definitely a big fight opportunity for him. 1 week notice, Spence had to pull out due to an eye injury, had to get surgery, which is big.
It was a detached retina.
Detached retina, that's what that shit is, man.
I
That shit.
the detached the other day, man. I just put that bitch in. I can't fight for the next 4 months though.
That shit is crazy. And Ugas took the fight with a week notice, came in and looked great. Probably one of his best performances. Looked real good. Yeah, it was a older Manny Pacquiao, but still looked real good.
And the older Manny Pacquiao that beat motherfucking Broner and Keith Thurman. If you from Florida, you know Keith Thurman can fight.
Yeah, man. It's still Manny Pacquiao at the end of the day. Still gotta give him credit. And he looked real good doing it too.
And y'all not even talking about when he outboxed Abel Ramos.
Yeah, that too, man. Ugas is like that.
Ugas is a fucking problem. Like, don't sleep on, bro. But we talking my big cousin right now. We talking big homie from Dallas. My boy is fighting at home in his home stadium. They said everybody's coming to this fucking fight. The stars finna be flood. They might go put a red carpet in this motherfucker because this shit finna be deep.
You think Jerry gonna be there?
I was about to say, I heard Jerry finna motherfucking be there. He said, "Hey man,
Jerry's probably taking pics with Spence already."
He said they already took up.
Jerry walked up on him and said, "Hey, bro, you ever think about running routes?"
Mm-hmm. All right.
Spence is from Texas. What do you think his first sport was?
Probably football, bro. They would be homebred down there.
Nah, they said he started fighting in 9th grade. He used to play football, but he started fighting in 9th grade because they used to fight all the time in the front yard. So his dad took him to a boxing ring. And he said he figured out he was nice in his like 3rd year, maybe. So like that's probably when he was a junior or senior. No, when he was a junior, because he beat the national champion.
Right.
Like Spence is like that, man. This shit is in his blood. And like motherfucking his dad is still in his corner. The same person that brought him to the ring in the first place, still in his corner. Like the fact that Spence can come back from the car accident. He can come back. He's gonna come back from this detached retina. They said he still wanted to fight. It's just if he had fought Manny fucking Pacquiao with a detached retina, he probably would have lost sight in one eye forever. And that's kind of important for a boxer to have 2 eyes.
I think so.
So how do you think this can go though, Marcus? I feel like this shit can be like it can be a back and forth. I feel like the first round can go either way. There's gonna be a lot of out.
Also, I feel like it depends on like how Ugas is gonna want to approach the fight, because like he is like kind of an inside fighter. He likes to bring that pressure and be up close. But with Spence being the naturally bigger, stronger fighter, I feel like that might not be the best idea. I feel like Spence could take advantage of him, sitting in front of him, and Spence is just gonna end up eating the body and just hitting him with some mean shots. But I mean, I could see it going like close fight up until the late rounds, and then Spence edging out like a close, like maybe like a knockdown or two, and maybe edges out in the decision. But I also want to see how Spence bounces back with the eye injury. Like, is he going to be more on the outside? Is he going to not want to take as much shots? So I want to see how that is. I don't know, man. It's just going to be a toss-up. I got Spence winning by decision. Could be a late round knockout, like maybe in like the 7 through 10 round. Could be a little knockout. I think he's gonna knock him down a couple of times though, for sure.
I think it can go either or when it comes to the knockouts and the decision. Spence definitely got to win this thing. You feel me? Because I need that Crawford fight. I need it.
Yeah,
So I hear everybody's going against that boy Ugas. That Cuban bred boxing, you know, them boy are tacticians. They don't fuck around. Y'all didn't even like. I mean, I love Spence, but do y'all think Ugas is his toughest test over Danny Garcia, Manny Pacquiao, Sean Porter?
Sean Porter was definitely the toughest. So
I would say Ugas is definitely a tougher opponent than probably Danny Garcia, but his hardest opponent is probably Sean Porter. But I think this fight is gonna be like his, not harder than Sean Porter, but might be like his second hardest fight of his career personally. I think this is gonna be a tough fight that people aren't gonna realize. Like, Ugas is gonna bring it, and I think, and all the Cuban shit that's been going on, like I think he's carrying that on his back too. So he's not just gonna be fighting for belts; he's gonna be fighting for a little bit more. So it's gonna be real interesting, man.
I think the prep for this fight for both of them is fucking insane. Like, I think they really put on a lot of work to get right for this fight, and that's gonna show in the ring. Like, those later rounds are still gonna be explosive. They're gonna be loud, and that last round, somebody's gonna be fighting to not die. Like, it's gonna be a great fucking fight.
One thing I'll say too is if Spence can dominate like Ugas and like make it look like just an outclass. No, I wouldn't say outclass, but like kind of like what Crawford did. Now
say it with your chest, bro.
And like, you gotta talk with Spence being in the top 3 pound. Like, if he can dominate Ugas and make him look like a levels and get that third belt, then you gotta really like try to put him in that top 3 pound for pound, and gotta make that fight with Crawford. But I think it is gonna be a tough fight. I think Spence is still the clear-cut better fighter, but I think Ugas is a great fighter. Then he's gonna bring it too.
How do y'all feel about that boy? I believe this was the weight class. Keith Thurman bringing up that he felt like he should have had the fight.
With who?
I think Spence.
He lost to Manny Pacquiao.
I can't find his. I could probably find a tweet, but he did tweet something where I don't know if it was Ugas or Spence, but he did say something.
Thurman's nice. And Thurman's from Florida. Thurman's nice as fuck, but like, if there's like a succession, because you know boxing, there's like these fights take like 3-4 years. Like, he lost to Manny Pacquiao. Ugas beat Manny Pacquiao. And leave it at that. Manny Pacquiao was supposed to fight Spence. Like,
technically, right now, Ugas has Keith Thurman's belt. The belt that Keith Thurman used to have is what the Ugas has now, because Pacquiao beat Thurman and then Ugas beat Pacquiao. So he has his belt pretty much. So, I mean, it wouldn't really make sense why Spence would pick Thurman, just because he's trying to unify it. He's trying to get all the belts. He's trying to become a undisputed champion at 147, have all the belts. Now set up the big fight with Crawford, so he's gonna have it set up to have 3 belts. I would like to see Thurman maybe fight Crawford, but I know the clear answer is Crawford Spence next, but Thurman versus Bud Crawford would be a very interesting fight too. And then right after that, that would, and I think that's maybe what they're setting up. Because I mean, Crawford is a free agent, so we got to see how like a fight deal is gonna be laid out for him. But
all right, I think I understand. So Thurman's just trying to get his name thrown up in there, some news.
Yeah, because now he's back in the mix because he took like a 3-year layoff after the Pacquiao fight, so he's just trying to get his name. Because at one point he was the number 1 welterweight or number 2, whatever you want to say. Like he was the best welterweight at one point, but he's just trying to get back up to that.
No, I hear what y'all saying about Spence is that guy, but I don't know. My gut feeling telling me, hey, bro, I'm rocking with that boy Ugas for this fight. Get that Cuban pedigree. He beat Pacquiao. That was supposed to be the toughest test for Spence until Spence had to pull out. And so give me Ugas here as a big dog. I'm gonna be rooting for Ugas. That's the only reason why I'm taking him here. If I'm gonna be rooting for dog, I'm gonna take you.
That's real.
I got no comment. I'm gonna just let you live your life.
It's gonna be interesting, man. Because who knows, man? Spence could get hit in the eye one time, and it might not feel the same. So we're gonna have to see how it plays out.
No, but that's gonna be. This is for what, the WBA, the IBF, and the WBC title. Errol Spence 27-0, Ugas 27-4. This is don't miss it at AT&T Stadium, Jerry World.
But nah, man. Hey, man, this been totally blitzed. We had to hit you with the quick Spence versus Ugas. Fuck what you heard. It's gonna be a lit ass fight. We gonna see how this shit go down. I'm gonna be in that bitch vibing. I'm gonna be in this bitch vibing with my cat, and we finna be watching this. But this been another totally blitz. Yeah.
Got a problem with being problematic. Get the light beam on me, ready for electrostatic. Don't you step into this box if you're not batting. Cause my gang got tools, you could call them boy crap, man. This gang got rules, man. You better watch your passes. This ain't not.